No Sugar in My Coffee with Coaching Beyond with Coach Sagasta and Coaching with It Works and Live and Raw. You feel me? Hold on one second. Gotta get comfortable, you know what I'm saying? Gotta get comfortable. Like again, as I said, man, you're tuned in to Coaching Beyond with Coach Sagasta, Coaching with It Works, and this is my show, No Sugar in My Coffee. And we got some huge topics today, man. So let's go ahead and get started. Why no sugar in my coffee? Because I give it to you raw. I speak from the heart. There's no scripting in what I do. Unlike others that script everything or anything to that vernacular, I do not. As I said, I give it to you absolutely raw. And that's why I say no sugar in my coffee, because it's just raw. It's just boom right there. So we're gonna get started in about 3 seconds, okay?
You don't want zero problems, big fella. Yup. If one more label try to stop me, it's gonna be some dread.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Good and blessed morning to everybody out there. No problem with me. All right, man. So let's go ahead and get into this. So we're going to get into the proverb first. First and foremost, for everybody on Periscope, YouTube, and Facebook, I always get into the proverb for among anything, man, before we even get to any topic, man. So I'm going to go ahead and get into this, man. So listen up closely, okay? It's real quick, man, real quick. So today is the 12th of October, 2016, and the question I always say, man, as number one of the most important things is, you know, right now is that and that only, the proverb. You have 2 months left of this year. So here it is here, okay? Love, whoso loveth instruction loveth knowledge, but he that hateth reproof is bitterest. Check this out. Hold up, we're not done. Hold up. A man shall be satisfied with good by the fruit of his mouth, and the recompense of a man's hands shall he render unto him. Good work, man. Keep on working. Hard work, right? Hard work. Hold up. I'm not done. Hear me out. The way of a fool is right in his own eyes, but he that hearkeneth unto counsel is wise. Right? Did you hear that? The way of a fool is right in his own eyes. Okay? But he that hearkeneth unto counsel is wise. Okay? Hold up. Now I'm gonna speed it up. Just one more. I'm gonna speed it up. Check it out. There is that which speaketh like a piercing of a sword, okay? But the tongue of the wise is health to the bone, to the soul. Health. You know what I'm saying? Do you hear what I'm saying? Now, it's, man, one thing that I admire the most, okay? One thing I admire the most, and this is going back all the way in the book of Proverbs to chapter 29 and verse 18. It says, where there is no vision, the people perish. But he that keepeth the law, happy is he. So when we talk about the counsel, when we talk about, you know, seeking advice from people that have wisdom, people, especially people that have gray hair, like literally, man, that's where I seek wisdom from. That's where I'm looking for information, because I know that those people have everything it takes. They got those gray hairs from something. It just didn't happen. They have wisdom, or the family heritage has wisdom. That's how it's inherited. Okay. So when I go back to 12 and I see the way of a fool is right in his own eyes, but he that hearkeneth unto counsel is wise. I'm looking for wisdom. I'm looking for people that are wisdom, that have wisdom. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, man. So I wanted to give you that this morning, as I say about your day, as you go about your day, thinking of wise counsel, man. Think of people that are wise and very passionate about what they do. You know what I'm saying? All right, so let's go ahead and get into today's topic, man. As yesterday, I'll get into a little bit, man. Yesterday, straight up, man, I was bombarded. So yesterday, I woke up with the notion, hey, we got practice. I went to bed knowing we have practice tomorrow. Tomorrow's our last game, which is today. We have our last game today. And literally, like, all I could think about was practice. Like, we got to formulate something and go about it today. We got to formulate and just get, you know, our minds right. I mean, we got 14 players total, 14 players, 12 that actually hit the, that actually are hitting the field. But we got 14 players and literally 11 at a time, right? So it is so imperative for me and the other coaches to definitely, intertwine these individuals and put them on the field at any given time. So I went to bed with that notion that I got to think about which cats I'm putting out on the field. But aside from that, like literally, I think the thing that really hit me yesterday morning was getting up, and instead my mind just changed. Like my whole attitude, my whole behavior, my meaner of things changed. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna bring something different, something so dialectic for them because they need this. Yeah, what's up, Scott? What's happening, my brother? Good to see you, man. Definitely. But as I said, I wanted to definitely bring something to my team yesterday, so I brought this DVD that we watched many years ago. We won a state title shortly during that video, and we kept on going about that positive nature and bringing that same affinities of life to it. So I brought it to my young cats. I said, hey, we're gonna watch this film, and I let them watch it. As I told Coach, I said, Coach Neil, put this on for them, and we're gonna get involved. As soon as I said that, man. Literally, here's how I tell you how the universe works and how God works in mysterious ways, because I had no place to sit them down in a school setting and watch this DVD. I had no place, right? I was like scrambling, trying to look for a good location. One location came up, and that same location, this instructor let me use her classroom. And at the same time that coach was putting on the DVD, I had to be in a meeting at that same time. And it's funny how that individual's classroom was the same meeting I had to be in. So she texts me, she's like, hey, coach, don't you know you're supposed to be in this meeting? So I'm like, I'll beeline it all the way to the meeting, get involved in the meeting, and here's where I bring up to the subject and the question today. So I'm listening to the meeting, and the meeting is engulfed and surrounded about positive action and how we can bring a positive nature onto our school. Like many schools miss in America, they have no positive action. They have no positive mental attitude. They have nothing positive about it, and that's why they're not growing. They're not bearing fruit. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the things that our school is really trying to surround itself with, is being a tree of great fruit. You know what I'm saying? And I love that. I do. Don't get me wrong. But as I told the meeting, as I told the collaborative team, the council, I explained to them, I sat there quietly, just listened to everything that they were displaying on, and put it on the table. And finally the question was asked to me, Coach, what are your thoughts? And I'm like, I had 103 different things just running through my mind. I mean, aside from practice, aside from today's game, aside from my family, aside from, this meeting of coaches, just different things that were going on. So I quickly just said, in a sincere and, just with empathy about my passion and love for, personal development, self-development, and where I've come and how far it's taken me to get where I'm at, and I'm still growing. There's no end. There's no limit to where I'm going, to where a lot of the greats have gone. There's absolutely no limit. The only limit is death after that. Literally, if there's any limit, it's death. That's it. But until that time, I'm going to continue to grind. I'm going to continue to put in 120, 365. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 months left. 2 months of 2016, and then I challenged myself with something else come 2017. But in the meeting, I was listening, and I just put it out. I said, you know what? I've been doing this for 6 years, 10 months, and now 1,040 hours of educating myself, self-actualization. I've been educating myself, devoted, diligent, being very, very, very diligent about it. And so that's been my passion and my love. Well, that's my why. To be a learner, to be an influence, and to wake up each and every single morning for my kids' sake. I mean, I got out of a meeting yesterday with that. Then I had to run over to my child. My daughter had a conference yesterday. So I mean, I'm in like 5 different places, man. If I had a machine that could clone me, I would have cloned myself real quick, man, and been gone. Beeline to here, beeline to here, beeline to here, and been about it. But literally, man, I was just going in so many places, but I had to make sure that I was categorizing. So one of the things that I plead with you right now, and one thing that I didn't display last night, was organization. You know what I'm saying? One of the most important things. And as they asked me, Coach, what are your thoughts? I said, man, I've been doing this for a long time. This is what I really truly want to see in our school, and it bloom. But it cannot be done. It will not be correct if the person that is giving the information is not congruent with it. And if you don't know what I'm saying, is you cannot sit there and teach me or preach to me or coach me in any dialect if you're not congruent with it. You know what I'm saying? Does that make any sense? Like, you can't teach me to be a mechanic if you've never opened up the hood. You get what I'm saying? You cannot teach me how to be a cook if you've never stepped in the kitchen. So that's what I'm saying is like, I just made that perfectly clear because I want people to understand, like, yo, everything that I'm doing, I've been schooled, I've been coached, and I'm still continuing to grow in the same spot. You know what I'm saying? And I keep going, I keep going, I keep going. And when I fall, I get back up, man. Why? Because I know about the self-confidence. I know about perseverance. I know that it's time. I know that our kids need this. Every single child in America needs this. Why? Because they will stop going like this and start going like this and working and working and working. That's the true nature of things, man. You know what I'm saying? And there's so many excuses. Excuses and procrastination can result to wasted hours, wasted months, wasted weeks, wasted years. I'm telling you, I'm being 100 with you. I've done it, man. Okay, up until 2010, I was doing that. I was procrastinating. I was making excuses. I wasn't doing nothing. But then I found out, you know what? I gotta apply the information that I'm learning. I gotta apply the information that I'm hearing and keep on going about it and stop being, you know, an ignorant fool. You know what I'm saying? And I think, yes, I do. I definitely do. I have a strong passion for our youth today. Why? Because it's so imperative that our kids today are learning. Really learning how their abilities work in life. And so, yeah, I was real passionate at the meeting yesterday about my love for what I do. And I told them, I said, you know, one of the things that I agreed on is definitely bringing in a collaborative team, or even doing my hope and my prayer is to get Shane the Train. If y'all don't know Shane the Train, you can follow him on my Facebook, but along with, you know, Terrence and Ashley and Coach Moore and Carl, or any of my BU brothers and sisters, to a Zoom and do a big Zoom in an auditorium on a big assembly screen. Why? Because our kids need it. Every school in America needs it. Every school around the world needs it. Why? Because our creed at our school is empowering our future leaders. Well, how are we doing? Like I said, how are we to empower them if we're not giving them the proper nutrients? You think it's easy? You think just because you got a degree, you could just bring your standard testing and that's gonna educate them? Absolutely not. You need more than that. It goes beyond that. There are deeper roots than just that. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I like about Prince is he puts it out, man. My man Prince puts it out. He definitely said, and I've shared the video on multiple occasions, but I'll share it again today about those formulated entities that people use in education. But they gave me the free reign. They said, Coach, if you want to go step into any single room and hear about positive action and where the instructor is displaying it, then feel free. So I'm gonna set down some time to sit down with my administrators and make a week of it. I would like to make a week of it and spend a whole week bouncing in and out of every single classroom and listening and downloading myself with the originations of what they're bringing. Because one of the things that I really walked away with among anything that they all had to say was that they have an area, a gray area, where they could bring anything to it, to positive action. And so I love that. I think right now, though, the biggest question is how long. That was my question when I left. That is my question right now, is how long? One person got at me yesterday and was like, Coach, are you into investment? I said, investment? Man, that's all I do is invest. I invest in kids. I invest in my family. I invest in myself. I invest in my faith. I invest in each individual that I come in contact with. Investment, yeah, I invest, man. And so he gets at me this morning. He's like, no, do you invest, in commodity? Do you invest in? I said, man, the biggest commodity today is information. So am I investing? I'm investing in that. I invest my time and life in that. Why? Because I'm obsessed with it. Why? Because I have a passion for it. Why? I like sharing it. Not selling it, sharing it. You feel me? So that's the same essence as I just got done telling you in the book of Proverbs about, the way of a fool is right in his own eyes. Okay, the way of a fool is right in his own eyes, and it speaks real loud and real clear. But hear the next sentence. But he that hearkeneth unto counsel is wise, and that's why I started following those people that have counsel, great counsel. Okay, great, not good, not average, because that's one of the things that I heard yesterday is we're good at this. I'm like, good is the new normal. Good is contagious. Good is nasty. Good is not. I want to be around good people. I'm trying to be around great people. Vibrant people, people that are alive. And as I said this in the meeting yesterday, I said this to the council, is the people that are bringing this positive action, the instructors or whoever you want to delegate and give a title to, whoever it is, they not only have to be congruent, but they also have to have that nature of positiveness. Why? Because when I step into a room, I want to be moved. You know what I'm saying? I want to be moved. Literally, I'm there with an empty cup and I want to be filled. Fill me up. Fill me up. You see what I'm saying? Fill me up. Pour down information. Pour it down. And that's just it. I want my cup to be filled. I want to feel rejuvenated. I want to feel the vibration. As soon as I step in the room, I want to feel great. Straight up. I want to feel like you just gave me something. When I step in the room, I want to feel like you just gave me $1 million worth of information. And I'm walking away and I'm going to share with everybody else. That's what I want to feel. And until that happens, until that possibly happens, nothing will happen. No action will ever happen. Believe me when I tell you that. Okay, I know this for a fact. Why? Because I've been doing it for too long, man, and I'm gonna continue to do it. Good morning, brother Pat. How we doing, man? Good to see you, beloved. I appreciate you, man. My man Pat is doing it. You know what I'm saying? My man Pat is doing it. So, like I said, man, one of the things that I share is, no excuse for what you do, but be very conscientious that procrastination today can result to catastrophic things later. I mean that, man. Don't waste your time. No wasted hours. No wasted days. No wasted years. I'm serious. You got 2 months left. And one thing that I can't wait, man. I can't wait for 2017 to see where positive action is with our school. And as I told him, it's not positive action. It's positive mental attitude. Pat knows this. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. There are many people that follow me know exactly what I'm talking about. But when you have that positive mental attitude, man, you can do anything in life. And then believe me, you got to have a mindset of that, man. And it starts with waking up with your why you wake up. You know what I'm saying? I'm a firm believer on that, man. I appreciate you, brother. So Pat, somebody asked me yesterday, man, you weren't with us, but somebody asked me yesterday, like, Coach, what do you invest in? And man, I invest my time with my brother Pat. I invest my all with everybody that I get involved with. I invest this time. Yesterday, I invested some time in the morning, and Lord knows that I was late to work, and I hate being late. I hate being late anywhere, man. Straight up, I can't stand being late. I think that's a part of procrastination, just that dilatory that I can't stand. Okay, for those that don't know what dilatory means, that's procrastination. So I can't stand that, man. So real quick, man, it was real yesterday to get on with Shane the train and just be engulfed in our conversation yesterday, man. And I loved it, man. I appreciate my man calling me, my man praying with me before we get about the day, because it made the day even more brighter. Literally, I'm being 100 with you. It made the day more brighter for me. You know what I'm saying? Shane's on right now. What's up, baby? What's up? One love, man. One love. Absolutely. I appreciate you, Shane. I appreciate you, man. I really do. With all sincerity, man. As we were conversating yesterday, man, I did watch the show yesterday. I love Terrence, man. Yes, I am friends with him. And I can't wait. Like I said, yesterday, Shane, you didn't tune on, but I'm going to tell you right now. So I had a meeting yesterday of the minds of the council, and I told you about something about praying about. It was to be able to bring this collaborative team of Shane, of Terrence, of Ashley, of Youngblood Rob, of Paris, of Yolanda Moore, of just different collaborative minds that know about positive mental attitude, that know about the hard work, know about the sacrifice that they had to get where they're at today, and the sacrifices they're going to have to take in the future just to get what they want in life, to attain the great attainment of their desire or the vision of the goal, whatever you want to call it. But the reality is they know those things. So my prayer, and I told Shane this, my prayer was to definitely pray about something, because I would like to bring an assembly of 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th grade, 7 different classes, the number of completions, 7 different classes to an assembly, and do a Zoom with all of my brothers and sisters that know exactly what I'm talking about, that know exactly what I'm preaching, teaching, and coaching. You know what I'm saying? Because that right there is better than anything they'll receive. And I promise you, they'll go the rest of their life knowing that they can make the best of their life. And I know that. I know that for a fact. Why? Because I've been surrounded around those vibrant people. Because like I said, man, as I told the council yesterday, that person that's bringing this positive mental action has got to be congruent with it. You cannot teach me to be a mechanic if you've never opened up the hood. You cannot teach me to be a cook if you've never stepped in the kitchen. You can never teach me these things if you're not doing. You can't teach me to be a plumber if you've never even used a plunger. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Explaining, man. Like, you got to be 100 with me. You got to be 100 all the way. And that's why I surround myself with the greats, man. That's why I surround myself with those people that have that same mindset. They have a desire. They have a plan. You know what I'm saying? Their plan is the foundation, the root of everything of where they're going. And they always apply faith. Behind their desire, they have faith. And that's what I love the most. And that's why we've connected. That's why I've connected with Shane. That's why I've connected with Dr. Thomas. That's why I've connected with some of the greats. That's why I've connected with Uncle Grant Cardone. That's why I've connected with some of the best people in the market today. Because I know for a fact when the question was asked to me, Coach, what do you invest in? I was like, man, I invest in my faith. I invest in my family. I invest in the kids that I work with. I invest my time with all the collaborative teams that I surround myself with. That's my investment. I invest, and that's my greatest commission in life. And that's what I love the most, man. That's what I love the most, is being surrounded. Even Trace, getting Trace to come on a Zoom and bring it to my school and let her talk about everything that she knows, and just download. I call it mind dump. Just mind dump on the kids. Why? Because they need it. They need it. They absolutely need it. Our kids today need it in America. And one thing I like about Mike Nelson, one of the brothers from BU, okay, he's doing it in every single school. And as I told my council yesterday, I said, I got an event in November, an event with BU in November in Las Vegas, an hour and 45 minutes from where I'm at. That's what I'm doing. And why have you yet to ask for me to bring a team to your school? I don't know. I'm just saying, like, you got to get with the program. This is it. This is right now. The brevity of time is now. The opportunity is now. You cannot wait. As I said, excuses and procrastination can result in catastrophic events in life if you procrastinate. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Mike Nelson, you know exactly what I'm talking about, Shane the Train. He's the man, dude. He's putting it out. You know what I'm saying? And I love my brother. I appreciate him. I thank God for a man like that goes out and preaches to the schools and teaches them and coaches them in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? Pat, would you say, I believe that the product is why we believe? Well, I appreciate you, man. I do. You know what I'm saying? I really do. BU, man. Yeah, I've been part of BU, man. You know, Shane the Train in the house. Yes, he is. He's in the house, man. He's definitely in the house. Okay? I appreciate my brother, man. I definitely appreciate him. Well, let's go ahead and get into how long. Again, that's the question for today. Today's show, you know, no sugar in my coffee. Today is how long. You got 2 months left. Then you have all of 2017. How long? How long? You know, that's the question, is how long? Yeah, my brother Rando's on, man. What's up, Rando? I appreciate my brother, man. That's my BU brother. That's my brother from another mother right there. You feel me? And Tracy is my sister from another mother right there. Information that changes situation is right there. You better follow her. I'm telling you right now. You looking for results? Follow my sister Tracy Cross right there. Okay, she's down. She's right there. You better send her. And hold up, I'm not just gonna say this. I mean this with all my heart. If you were not congruent in life, if you don't have a plan for what you want in life, then don't ask to be their friend. You know what I'm saying? I'm being 100 because just yesterday, like 67 people, you know, asked to be in my circle. And I have no problem with you being in my circle so long as you're congruent with the same nature, that you still have the same mindset. And you might be already in your comfort zone of your career. I don't know, but I can't be satisfied with that. Like I have to achieve more. There are more things in life to achieve. You know what I'm saying? The mountain is very high for me. My standards, the mountain is very high for me. So I got to keep climbing. You know what I'm saying? And that's what life is all about, man. Is climbing and achieving so many great things in life. You know what I'm saying? And I think for me, the greatest thing is, like I said, my investment with my circle, my investment in my faith, my investment in my family. As I told you, man, getting the opportunity to go to my daughter's conference and listen to the teachers, you know, explain to my daughter. I mean, my daughter is phenomenal when it comes to math. She's 9 years old. And as I told you, she's on her first book. Her first book is Napoleon's Think and Grow Rich. She's 9 years old, man. 9 years old reading Think and Grow Rich. And when I get my other book back from Julie, you know, she's gonna be engulfed in Greatness is Upon You. And then when I get my book from Paris, she's gonna be engulfed in that, and my boys are gonna be engulfed in that. Why? Because information, knowledge is the new money. Knowledge is the new money, and that's where it's at, man. You know, one of the things that I love so much is information, man. I chase after each and every single morning. Waking up at 1:45 in the morning to chase after information. Waking up at 2 o'clock in the morning, 2:30 in the morning to chase information. That's what it's about. Just tell me why. You should know your why, man. I'm not going to tell you your why. I don't know your why. I know my why. As soon as I get out of the bed, it's about, you know, my why is determination. Waking up with determination. That's my why. You know, I'm going to be determined to go about every single thing that I place in my mind, I'm going to achieve. Why do I love Trump? Well, here's my thoughts on Trump and on Hillary. Is they have no dignity. They have no integrity. They have no knowledge. There it is there. Boom. Right out the box. I'm going to put it to you just like that. Okay? Because what have I always said? What have I continuously said? Integrity without knowledge is what? Wasted time, wasted days, wasted hours, wasted months, wasted years. You know what I'm saying? And knowledge without integrity is catastrophic and dangerous. So there it is there, man. I'm going to give it to you straight. That's 100. That's being 100 with you. Well, I appreciate you. Think about it today. From the Middle East. And he hates. You know what? I'm going to say it like this, man. What I've seen, what I've researched, man, in Trump and in Hillary is they're not congruent. They're not congruent with true leadership. They're not congruent with passion and love and kindness and humility. So, you know what I mean? I gotta go to the polls and vote for myself. Or I got to vote for Shane the Train or Stacey A. Cross. You know what I'm saying? Or I got to vote for Grant Cardone. Or I got to vote for Dr. Thomas. Or I got to vote for somebody that I know has got the traits of a true leadership, of a true leader. Man, I might even get on there and put Abraham Lincoln. And then on the side, I might put in parentheses, real leadership. That's what I might just do. Just go ahead and do that. Because that's what I believe in. That's what I have. That's what I have hope and faith on. And looking for a true leader. And I believe with all my heart that what was his name, baby? Ben Carson could have been one of the most profound leaders in America. But they scrutinized him. They put him out on the cross and they crucified him. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of great leaders that our country has just pushed aside and we don't want to be. No. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to continue to speak on that. Why? Because it's wasted time. And it's not going to clog up my mind right now. So I want to go ahead and tell you, please, the question of the day is how long? You got 2 months. How long? How long today? Think about that today. When you're packing your bags to go to work, when you're getting your coffee, when you're standing in line at Starbucks, when you're standing in line to get gas, how long? How long will it take for you to continue to get up lazy, procrastinating, slack, just slack? Think about your responsibility today and represent today as a great day. Okay? Wake up privileged, like Marcus Aurelius said, wake up privileged and with love, meekness, humility. Be privileged today. Make the rest of your day the best of your day and go about today and be very optimistic. Don't just wake up with determination, but be optimistic about your day and grind on it. 120, 365, baby, 365, 2 months left. How long will it take for you to get to that place? All right, I'm out, man. I appreciate y'all. Mad love. Have a great and beautiful day and be blessed.